Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Transpicuous News again. Still January 27th. I have something else I want to talk about. Sometimes things go by. Now, you watch social media and you kind of go, do I say something? Don't I say something? Should I just shut up and walk away and ignore it? And sometimes, depending on how pissy you feel, sometimes you get into it, sometimes you don't. But sometimes something comes up, and it comes up again, and it comes up again, and it comes up again, and again, and again. And you sit there and you go, oh, okay, wait. I got to say something. I'm going to use this article as an example only, and take it as an example of what we see perpetuated through alternative media all the time. Okay, so bear with me a second here. In case you didn't know, oh my God, yes. The earth is going to experience 15 days of darkness. 15 days of darkness. In February of 2017, and if I have one more person send this to me or post it on my wall, my head's gonna explode. Now, I get the fact there is a lot of people who are just waking up. They're just waking up and just discovering a lot of this shit for the first time. So perhaps sometimes we see old news go by and someone posts it because it's new to them, right? But this is something we need to be aware of. Okay, so NASA confirms the Earth is going to experience 15, 6 days, 12 days, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days of darkness. This has been used since 2012. No, it's not. NASA never said it. And if you actually go and look for the interview that they've been trying to use since 2012 to prove this fact, although cleverly changing the date every year, sometimes twice a year, they never say that. They never say anything about days of darkness. And yet, this meme persists. Not just persists, but it has become almost like an entity unto itself. Days of darkness, February 2017. Days of darkness, 2016. Days of darkness, 2015. Days of darkness, 2014. Days of darkness, 2012. All using the exact same video as their proof that NASA's is, they know all about these days of darkness that are coming. There's not even a shred. I mean, it's not even like someone has misinterpreted a statement or twisted a sentence to just support their own personal belief system or agenda. No. There is nothing that NASA has said anywhere at any point in time about days of darkness. This is a perpetuated meme, and that's what I want to talk about today. See, here's the thing. And I've talked about this on my wall on Facebook several times, especially in the last 2 years. Data mining is one thing that we know Facebook does. So every time you sign into, oh, what's your roller derby girl name? And then you click all the little buttons. Or what Star Wars figure are you the most liked? Yeah, that's data mining. They're stealing all your data. They are engaging you to collect information about you across the board every time you see one of those little things go by in social media. Like, you know, what kind of flower are you? What's your perfect star sign? Yeah, all data mining, okay? The next thing that we see go by a lot is we see certain memes. Things like NASA's claiming 15 or 8 or 5 or 12, 10, 3 days of darkness. And it's bullshit. Yet it keeps coming back every year, coming back. Now, either there's some super secret society that's using it as code, yeah, or they're testing to see how stupid people are. And I'm more inclined to believe the latter of the two. This is what they do. They put out obvious bullshit stories, obvious disinformation, obvious lies, complete and utter bullshit. They put them out, and it starts off as a cute little meme that's on Facebook or Twitter. And they spread it, and they watch who shares it, how many times does it get shared, how many conversations are happening around it, which is all easily done through Twitter, through Instagram, through fucking Facebook, all of these things, data mine all this stuff. So they can drop a piece in and go, okay, let's see how many people buy this. And then they watch it spread. And they gather the metadata of the spread on it. Yeah, you know what? There are people who are just fucking assholes. They're complete, utter assholes who just love to be perverse and take perverse joy in putting lies out online and watching people fall for it. Yeah, there are those people out there. And some of them could very well be just idiots trying to see if they can make their meme go viral and how many people will fall for it. But the vast majority of people like that, who are those kind of assholes, are far too lazy to actually spend the time necessary to push some of this shit out. And that is when you know that this is a test point. Now, they, the quintessential they use this technique all the time. They use it in mainstream corporations. It's a template they use. When Lockheed Martin puts out an article about anti-gravitational drive, and they put one out in 2008, and then almost the identical article in 2010, and then almost the identical article again in 2012, and then almost the identical article again in 2013. They're data mining. They put out a piece and they watch the public's response. Oh, public's not ready for this, pull it back. They put it out, and these articles are identical, and I've literally at one point back in 2013 had screenshot all of them many computers ago. They watch the public reaction, the public response to the articles. It's the same thing with these so-called whistleblowers, like Julian Assange, like Edward Snowden. They have told you nothing that is new. They have told you nothing that you didn't already know before. And when they do come out with a juicy piece, it's already been broken by someone else. And they only ever come out with it in response to, hey, Hillary's emails. Oh shit, I guess we better put out some emails. Okay, well, here's some emails. Look, we're whistleblowers. No, they're not. They're paid disinformationists. Watch Edward Snowden. He puts out little articles. He'll touch on a subject, alien moon bases, and he'll touch it. Like 2013, he did, just when he came out, touch that subject. And then they watch the response to the people. And then they pull back. And nothing gets said on that subject again. And then maybe 10 months, 15 months later, he'll touch on a similar subject. Again, he'll just, little article, put it out there. And then they watch the public response. And when the public response isn't what they want, they pull it back again. Again, this year's a little different. 2016, Edward Snowden did it again, but the response was different. And if you've noticed, since he came out with some articles about, oh God, I don't know, it was like UFOs and all kind of bullshit and galactic whatevers, all of a sudden you're seeing mainstream media putting out more articles, a lot more articles about space, about, oh, perhaps there could be, and oh, maybe we'll have space travel, and oh, maybe there is, polar vortexes that have got portals in them. These articles are now hit because they tested the water. They fed out the pieces, they get a response. Oh, now it's time, we can start feeding more pieces in. This is how they run things. This is how they collect data. It's also a testing to see how gullible people are and whether people have the ability or recognize the need to do their own research. Are people gullible? Are they just, they see a headline come through on their feed and they go, oh, share that. Oh, the feed is darkness. Oh, share that. Don't look into it. Don't research it. There's a planetary alignment. It hasn't happened in 777 years. Let's not research it. Let's just share it. Really? Thank you for perpetuating the data mining and all the programming, because now they just know all your friends are fucktards because they all shared your article that you shared. That's why they do this. Do you research? They're testing the waters continuously. We all make the mistake. Listen, we all make mistakes. I did it just the other day. Someone sent me a link and I was like, oh, that's really, really interesting. And I found out the link was from November, not January. And I was like, oh, I just fell for my own fucking trap. I can't believe I did that. I always check dates on articles. And I didn't. I'm like, damn it, I fell for it. But do you make the effort to even look? Look it up. There's a thing called Google. Planetary alignments. Solar eclipses. I don't know, next time the constellation of Sagittarius is going to be in Mercury retrograde, and you can Google all this shit. And if you can't find a mainstream article in a science talking about a big planetary alignment coming up, there's a big chance that the meme you just shared was fucking bullshit. When someone tries to spread a meme, and I watched this happen, and I watched about 20 of my friends fall for it in early October, late September this year, 2016. A meme of like how Friday the 13th is going to fall on Halloween for the first time in, I don't know, 666 years, because, you know, they love those numbers. And then I watch people share it. Friday the 13th can't fall on Halloween. Halloween's on the 31st. How much brain cells does it take to figure that out? People shared it everywhere. It was all over fucking Facebook. These have been put into social media to test you. Are you doing your own research? Or are you just blindly sharing what everyone else says? They want to know, trust me. So, don't listen to anyone. That's the end report on this. Don't listen to anyone. Don't even listen to me. Do your own research. If something comes up and you find it curious, research. Take 2 minutes. Literally, sometimes all it takes is 2 minutes. Your videos get put out all the time. And they're all like, oh, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. And the one came out just recently. It looked all really good. It was all about Antarctica. And it took me a grand total of 10 minutes to disprove the first 8 points that the person was making in the video, that it was all fucking bullshit, that all the dates did not line up. That all the things they said happened this year, some of them were 2010, some were 2008, some were 2007, 2012. Do some research. Don't just blindly share stuff. Because otherwise, you are perpetuating the idiocracy that they're trying to achieve. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say on that. I will talk to you again soon, guys. Bye.